gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down, you can call it whatever you want. That was really smart.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. It is good. That'll make it a two-score game at 16-7. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you?
And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Right back to the well. Makes his man miss. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on.
Pulls it in on the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some...
Touchdown, Washington! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And they'll try to tack on 2. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets to the end zone and is picked off.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Complete on the shuffle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Whitted. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. They'll put it in play from the 27. First down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's splitted. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under fire. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. And how about this guy upholding that linebacker tradition of a Shaq Thompson or Mason Foster?
You think about those guys that can do a little bit of everything. They can play the run and be physical, but they have the athletic ability to play in coverage. Just versatile defenders.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Got his man. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
He makes a catch. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Working that left side now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Washington sends out the punt team. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Gideon. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Pressure coming. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Here's the pressure. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Gonna run it. It's Akers. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. This Husky defense, David, it's like they've got Vita Vea and Steve Emtman up front, Joe Tryon as a backer, and Marcus Peters in the secondary. There's purple everywhere.
You're right, from front to back. Guys up front on the defensive line, eating them up, doing a great job in the secondary and linebacker. Complete performance from this UW defense.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. Tight end now in motion. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, he makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, get them tackled to the ground.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The give to the back. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
And this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give him credit.
I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Returner brings it out to the 35. And your Washington Huskies will take over.
Quarterback empties his backfield. running into the open space. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him! And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Washington sends out the punt team.
Number 17, on to punt it away.
Get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse. Breaks into the open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. First down here for the offense. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Flips it out to the back.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On the play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he had just enough to will that one home. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on 1st down. Works the middle of the field.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
To the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it inside the 25. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. You want to talk about building confidence, coming through with clutch plays, making the